It's Marcus Smith of Harlequins, the man born in Manila in the Philippines, who starts this Calcutta Cup game. Always a scene. Yeah, Kevin Sinfield running the defence. Jamie Ritchie at the tail. Here's Russell. Oh, there's a massive hole for Hugh Jones. Look at the footwork. Kyle Stein in support. So close for Scotland. No. How did that hole appear on that Kevin Sinfield defence? England will look at that hard. Here's Pierre Schumann. Ben White. The first opportunity in this game for a try with almost 15 minutes on the clock. Jamie Ritchie, the captain, goes in low. Advantage here to Scotland. So what will they do with this free play? Schumann tiptoes his way a few metres across the Twickenham turf. The hallowed green in West London. Ben White to Tuipulotu. This should be a try for Hugh Jones. A eureka moment for the centre and for Scotland, looking for this hat-trick of wins against England.
Ball over the top to Ritchie, out the back to Russell. Tight angle there by Jones, the eventual try scorer, but got his hands free. Stein fought towards the line. This is super clever because Finn Russell goes in behind Tuipulotu and move this run. Tuipulotu sees the space in behind and realises that the grubber is on. Jones reacts, there's no one in behind, and he can wait for it to pop up. Dot it down, Scotland score first. What a way to cap off the first attack into the England half.
Hole doing that England defence off a set piece. Yes, a clever line out, but they will be looking hard at that and questioning. County, off goes Maro Itoje now. Here's Van Poortvliet, recycles Marcus Smith, Freddie Stewart. Tuipulotu takes two men to bring Stewart down. Gilchrist goes in with a tackle. Van Poortvliet. England keeping the attack line and their attack shape and hitting Scotland's defence with straight line running. Little flick onto Marcus Smith. Here's Ellis Genge. Kyle Stein with the tackle. Van Poortvliet, Lewis Ludlam again, hammers into and through George Turner. Van Poortvliet to Sinclair. How much more of this mobile battering can this Scotland defence take from England? Clear out Chesham, the last man there. Here is Curry now, Lewis Ludlam. Van Poortvliet for Kyle Sinclair, pulls it back for Marcus Smith. Marcus Smith must be! What a take by Max Malins! The beast did all the hard work, and then it was the beauty from the backs, and inspired and delivered by Marcus Smith.
It was power game, but then eventually Sinclair out the back, Scottish defence desperately coming up. One man on the outside, Max Malins. Smith picks him out. Perfectly weighted nudge, Malins with the legs to get there. Unlike an English cricketer catching on the boundary. Oh, they might just have a little look at it just to ensure that he got that grounding.
And it's George Turner to Richie Gray. Amazing that he played in this Calcutta Cup match 12 years ago. Sione Tuipulotu, who set up that first try. Here's Russell. Tried to glide his way through, but the doorway to the line was smashed in his face.
I can't use it.
So looking for an exit here. Gilchrist competing at that breakdown. Poortvliet waits for the ball. Another thing the officials are supposed to clamp down on in this championship is time wasting. No huddles before lineouts, quick sets at scrum time. Shot clocks for penalties or conversions. And off this time. Go Scotland. Footwork from Duhan van der Merwe. This is astonishing. That is a mic drop moment from Duhan van der Merwe. Have you ever seen anything quite like that?
Look at this though. Duhan van der Merwe has no right. Goes past Owen Farrell. Goes past another defender. Squares up Freddie Stewart. Still you're thinking someone's got to tackle him. But no, get the cape on. Superman's coming through. Duhan van der Merwe with a finish from the heavens. Unbelievable finish by the Edinburgh man. And this stadium is in shock.
Forced to execute quickly. That looked like it was not done by Cal Stein. And away goes Joe Marchant. Jamie George leaves it for Van Poortvliet. England desperate for something before half-time. Chesham with the carry. Owen Farrell to Ellis Genge, met hard on the gain line. Steve Tandy, the coach of the Scotland defence. Here's Marcus Smith for Max Malins. Steps inside Duhan van der Merwe. And Poortvliet claiming for the penalty. Cal Sinclair, Owen Farrell again. It's that hard line against the grain from Dombrandt. Manages to cling on to it. This time here's Marcus Smith. What's he going to do? Scotland defence mop it up, corralling the England attack. Now Cal Sinclair. And Poortvliet. Beautiful ball inside. Dangerous Joe Marchant on the end of it. Now Chesham. Here's Ellis Genge. Stewart. Chance on the outside. Lewis Ludlam to Malins. A second try for the Saracens winger. Beautifully crafted and creative by England. They showed patience and then the critical killer instinct.
See it one more time. Ludlam carries it all the way to Stuart Hogg, has him commit.
Finn Russell steps away and gets away from Curry.
Thank you.
Oh, and England over the ball here. They've poached it, they've stolen it. Brilliant work. Superb tackling. I think it was Alex Dombrandt. Here's Sinclair to Genge, the two props working well. Was that forward to Curry? Ball was popped up, in goes Nell. England have the advantage here, and it's a penalty advantage too. Last Farrell gets one over, 1 from 3. England last beat Scotland, Twickenham 2017. That was England's 18th win in a row under Eddie Jones, you might remember. 61-21, 4 tries in that first half. And the one by that man will never be forgotten in this stadium, will certainly never be forgotten by Scotsmen. It was an absolute worldie. So the half-time score here in this thrilling Guinness Six Nations first round game, England 13, Scotland 12. Finn Russell starts the second half. Smart ball tells us they've got 16 metres to the line. Taken by Chesham. Here's Curry. Dombrandt again against the grain. A move England have run several times in this game. Sinclair, what a beautiful tip on. England pulsing towards the Scottish line. No. Can Scotland stop them this time? No, they can't. And it's Ellis Genge who goes in for the try, and England's orchestra very much in tune there.
Again, there's one more round the corner hit. Van Poortvliet to Curry, who's recycled himself, and Van Poortvliet looks up back to the left-hand side. Genge has only just gone up off the deck.
Well, Genge is the next number 8 and centre. You quite often find that now. Top forwards who played in the back row and in the back line.
All available.
Here's Ben White, missing out Russell. Sione to Piloto, lovely move from Scotland. Here's Hogg. England had to chase across fast through Max Malins there. Front foot for Scotland. Russell, Pierre Scuban. They got to him early through Sinclair. Great tackle by the tight head. Off goes Ben White. Ben White's away here for Scotland. And Scotland come fighting back into this Calcutta Cup game. What a score, what awareness from the scrum half.
And it was actually came from the inaccuracy or a bit of fortune. White actually nutmegged himself by getting the hands on it. It slid out the back.
Laconic strike from Finn Russell. What a game we have here.
Try from nowhere, Scotland right back in the mix.
Marcus Smith. Scotland need to focus on the restart, which they do. Taken well by Matt Fagerson, who himself is taken in shuddering fashion by Lewis Ludlam.
Last fight.
Farrell for Malins, the Saracens 1-2. Here's Van Poortvliet now. Van Poortvliet's away here. Needs support, gets it from Chesham. Bull-like rampage here from England. Now Ludlam. They're going to get trapped here, are they? Scotland. Duhan van der Merwe is surrounded. The lynch mob in white was there.
Farrell's hurt himself in that tackle.
Leave it now, 20.
Scotland going wide. Jimmy Ritchie, and he's got pace on the outside and bulking Calstain. Calstain away. Support is there. Stuart Hogg. Oh, they had to score, Scotland. They still might. Ludlam carries once more. Scotland coming through really quickly there through Stuart Hogg, keeping the pressure on England, but they've won the penalty.
Hands. You can't play the ball.
Too tasty. Penalised for hands in the ruck. 3 points, Farrell.
Change for England. Anthony Watson coming on for the man on his debut. Ollie Hassel-Collins. England closing in. They hope on victory. The last slam was 2016. Long way to go. This is round one, of course. But they'll want to end this short but painful Scotland hoodoo. Ludlam gets absolutely baffled from the restart.
Hold it now, blue left.
Jamie Batty, Simon Bergen on, so new front row for Scotland.
Forward,
England are offside here. So they've got this advantage for Ben White. Jimmy Ritchie chops inside, brought down by Mako Vunipola. Ben White to Batty, Finn Russell plays it into the space for Calstain. Oh, he's almost. Christmas Eve he picked up an injury, and here's Finn Russell, and it's 1 point again. Great trail line run was George Horn, got to be watched on those bursts. The ball did it go out on the full.
Oh, that's another.
Take a long run up there. There you go.
Not out there, boys.
Straight back to Ben Youngs.
White!
He thunders one into the West London sky. Russell underneath it. Here's Kinghorn. Yeah, they're going to run again, aren't they? Here's Tuipulotu. They've decided that this is the game and time, and they're really going to give it a crack from anywhere on the field. Is it going to pay off, though? Duhan van der Merwe. George Horn. Horn again for Russell. Jack Dempsey. There's a little bit of space for a moment there, but it was shut down by Marlo Itoje. Now Russell for Calstain, and he does have space. Has he got the pace? Freddie Stewart makes the tackle. Now Finn Russell. Oh, there's lots of blue shirts here. Can they pick the right pass? Matt Fagerson for Duhan van der Merwe. Is he going to do it again? It's a Calcutta Cup clinker.
And skills under the greatest pressure. There's the ball out to Stein. Stein did brilliantly, got beyond Youngs, stepped inside. Tuipulotu was straight in his scrum half into the midfield. Russell across, there's Brown through the hands. But look at this, Richie Gray understands the pressure that's coming on from the outside channel from Malins. It had some finishing that needed done. But if there's one man in world rugby that you'd pin your hopes on, it's Duhan van der Merwe. And my goodness, what a finish, what a moment. Scotland have control again. What a game.
Oh, he's so cool. He's ice cold, is Russell, in a moment like that. Unbelievable scenes at Twickenham. Scotland, 3 victories in a row against England, and there is the Guinness Player of the Match, Duhan van der Merwe, and couldn't have gone to anybody else after those 2 sensational tries, Rory.
I know I'm Scottish. I try to be as neutral as I can in commentary, but this is a goosebumps moment. You know that Scotland came down here knowing that a big performance would give them a chance of a win, but my goodness, what a performance, what grit, what determination.